What's happening, everybody? I look tired. Probably because I slept all damn day. I must have needed it. First, before we get started, I got some thank yous from PayPal and Venmo donations. These hostel stays and hotel stays would not be as possible, and I need this good Wi-Fi to get videos out every day. So these donations really do come in handy. So let's get started with it. Kevin McCarran, thank you. Buddy Barlow, thank you. Steve McLaughlin, thanks. David Benton, Chris Dodge, thank you, thank you. David Bernhardt, thank you so much. Alexander Cameron and Earl Wood, thank you guys for the PayPal and Venmo donations. Like I say, it costs money to stay in these hotels, get Wi-Fi to get these videos out, and it does come in handy, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm at Chica and Sunsets in Franklin, North Carolina. This place is awesome, and they're great too. Look, I'm gonna get some energy back right here. Mean bean, baby. I almost got this trail whipped. It's getting close. Let me see who's all here. Professional streaming setup. Yeah. Alan Colors. Kellyanne Wanders. What's happening? Generic hiker. Nice and dry. Yeah. It's supposed to rain all day today, but it didn't rain all day today, so I don't know. Tomorrow I'm heading out of here at I don't know. John Henry, what's happening, buddy? So tomorrow I'm heading out of here at 5:30 a.m. I don't really know how far I'm going tomorrow, but I know in 2 days I'll be at Dix Creek Gap, where I'm going to go into Hiawassee to the Holiday Inn Express. I love the Holiday Inn Express. Those beds are so comfortable. And the pillows, love it. So, what else was I going to say? The Garmin InReach that I got here at Chica and Sunsets. I didn't get it set up yet. Like I say, I slept pretty much all day today. Today was great though. I woke up, had breakfast with Chica and Sunsets and the other two people that were here. And then I came back down here to the hostel, took a nap, woke up, and then Billy Ledford actually came and grabbed me, took me out to lunch, which was awesome, and then brought me back here where I proceeded to take another nap. Nap after nap after nap. So, yeah, it's a day of rest for sure. I'm probably gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight. I slept so much today, but whatever. And what else? I don't really know. Not really sure. John and Lori or Broken Toe. That's funny. I hope your toe's healing up better. No Rush from Quincy, Mass. What's happening? Dragon's Adventure. What's up? Kellyanne Wonders. Hope you... Oh, so glad you have Venmo. I need it. I don't do PayPal. Yeah, everyone was complaining I didn't have Venmo, so I had PayPal forever. It only took me a year to do Venmo. Neil Hunsing. Millie Hayes, we're baking cookies for you, and the power just went out. We got the oatmeal raisins. Figures. Power goes out. That's hilarious. Your toes still plump. You're not too late, Neil. I just started. Paula Patterson, even machines need a rest. Yeah, it was way overdue. I could feel it. Lowell Mayfield, what's happening? B. Dickinson, Swat Sullivan. No Rush says I do a month or two every year on the AT. Hope I never finish. Yeah, it goes fast. Trust me. Joanne Meeks, it was a great day to sleep. I had a fan blowing right on me. It was like, yeah. I didn't do nothing I was supposed to do today. It's kind of crazy. So I noticed Darla Bryant is here, Data Geek. She's actually doing me a favor and setting me up Patreon, everybody. But I dropped the ball today. I didn't do anything. I should have went in and confirmed some things. Maybe I'll do that when I'm done with this live. I was just tired today. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't set up the Garmin. I didn't do the rest to finish up Patreon. Yeah, I've just slept all day. But it was nice. I'm not going to lie. Covering up with a fan on me. It was great. I appreciate everything you're doing for me, Data Geek, for sure. Yeah, I just dropped the ball. So, B. Dickinson, you did everything you were supposed to. Yeah, I did. There wasn't a cool mountain to climb around here today, so I decided to take a true 0 day. David Shipman, how much weight do you lose on a through hike? I don't really lose any hike. I eat like a king out here. Like every time I go to town, that's where my budget goes. Town food and hotels. And the only reason I go to so many hotels and hostels is because of the Wi-Fi and the service to get these videos out every day. If I wasn't doing daily videos, I probably wouldn't go to hotels and hostels all the time like I do. But they're convenient and they got good service usually and great Wi-Fi. Chica and Sunsets, their Wi-Fi is great. I had a 30-minute video out and I got it out in like 7 minutes last night. It's crazy. I usually start it before I go to sleep and then I'll wake up periodically through the night to make sure that it's going out. And then when it goes out, at like, I don't know, 2 or 3, I'll usually wake up and then I'll go back in, make sure it went out, change my thumbnail, schedule it for 5 a.m., go back to sleep. So that's pretty much what I do. I wake up every night, like all hours of the night, just to check and see if videos are going out. Oh, Data Geek, I was going to tell you too. She says, no worries, we will get done. Hope to have a small web page up soon as well. I've actually got somebody on the website. They've actually made me a website. It's really sweet looking too. I just got to get with them after this. I think after I'm done with the AT, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go see a couple people like David Bernhardt. I'm going to go get with him for a minute if he wants to, and we'll go over and just fine tune. It looks great right now. The website he pretty much designed for me. I love it. I just want to change a few things on there, like maybe not have my personal phone number on there. I don't know. There's ways to get a hold of me. Email, Messenger. My personal phone number is like maybe a little bit too much. But that's fine. I mean, the website that he made for me, it looks amazing. I'm not going to lie. And it's going to be active soon because as soon as I get this Garmin InReach Mini set up, there's going to be a link on that website for the InReach, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. I mean, it's all going to be on one little website. Boom, you just type in, go to my website, click on anything you want to click on, and it'll take you right to anything you want to know instead of me having to explain everything every time. Like, oh yeah, my email, if you want to donate, is Craig Hawkbane's iCloud. You know, I'm sick of just saying it over. I sound like a broken record. So if there's a place I can just be like, hey, go to my website. It's got everything you need. It's perfect. It's pretty awesome, actually. Hey, let me go back here. Early riser, what's happening, man? Hey, buddy, tell Chica I said thanks for reviewing my book on Amazon today. They are the best. They are the best, and I will tell them. They are actually down at the brewery right now. They asked me if I wanted to go along, but I was sleeping, so I'm not much of a drinker, so I don't want to go to the brewery. But I hope you're doing good, Early Riser. Hope your book is selling great. I'm sure it's good. I don't read books. If there's an audio version of it, maybe I'll check it out. But flipping through a book, the only book I flip through is the AWOL Guide, baby. I'm not much of a reader, as you guys can tell. That's hilarious. Carla Steen, what's happening? Greg Duggar. You didn't miss nothing. I was just thanking people for, he said, Greg Duggar, okay, I'm here. What I miss? I said, you didn't miss nothing because I was just thanking people for the PayPal and Venmo donations right off the get-go. I pretty much slack on that because it comes in so sporadically that it's like I just wait till a couple more people build up and then I'll thank everybody at one time. It's just easier for me. Byron Tastic, what's next after you reach Springer? Well, after I reach Springer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my van out of Scott and Kathy Fail's house, my trailer. It's been there long enough. I appreciate them holding it there for me and keeping a close eye on it. Tell you what, if you're going to have somebody keep an eye on your stuff, Scott Fails is probably the right guy to do it. So, yeah, I just feel like I've been at their house long enough, and I know it's right in the side of their yard, and it's probably a nuisance for them, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get it out of there, and then I'm either going to go, I don't know what I'm doing. I'd like to go to Maine for a minute, but I don't want to drive my trailer to Maine, so maybe I'll just go grab my van, leave my trailer at Scott and Kathy's for like another week, go up to Maine, come back, grab my trailer, take it down to Georgia, park everything there in Georgia, and then go do the Benton MacKay and the Pinhoti. But I might do the Benton MacKay before I go back to get my van and everything. I don't know. I want to get the Benton MacKay done while the weather's good. So the weather's good right now. If I wait till end of December, you're pretty much in the Smokies when you start. So I don't want to deal with that cold weather. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I know the AT, my only focus is finishing the AT right now. And then getting my van and trailer situated, maybe go buy a different van, one I can stand up in and live in. The van I got right now is a short 2008 Chevy Express van. I could build that out to live in it, but it's already racked out for all my tools for construction. So, I don't know. I want a van I can stand up in if I'm going to build it out. Let me see here. Whoa, let me. Wow. Your audio is great, but your video is chappy. Oh, man. That's not cool. Darn it. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe I'll just do this real quick live because I hate having a choppy video. Whoa. I need to know if he has a domain for you. I don't know what the domain is all about. Swat Sullivan, take down the phone number. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. If the video's still choppy, let me know. I'll stop this thing. I don't like having choppy videos. Melody, Henry, great to see you resting up and dry. You did such a great job with the views in the Smokies. The Smokies, they did it themselves. The weather was beautiful going through there, so it was pretty easy to get good footage. I was going to get a domain, but was waiting on that. Did you get one, Data Geek? See, I don't even know what they're talking about. Domain name. I'm clueless on all that. Andrew Richardson, you're an inspiration. I'm just a simple man walking in the woods. That's all I'm doing. I don't know what domain is. But I'm glad you guys do. I got the right people on the job. That's for sure. Dragon's Adventures, get a conversion van like I got. I already know what I want. I want a Dodge ProMaster tall roof. They're not cheap. an empty van is crazy. My video is good now. That's good. Not choppy. It's perfect. Video quality is great. Perfect. Thank you guys. Are you going to do a van build? Yeah, I'm going to build out my own van. I've been doing construction my whole life. So a van build is, I don't see it being a big deal for me. Gary England, I'm hiking Woody Gap to Jared and back PM next Wednesday. Any chance I run into you on the trail and make a contribution? It's possible. My plan is to leave here. I'm going to go 2 days to Dix Creek Gap. Like I said, I'm going to go into Hiawassee, get to Holiday Inn Express, baby. And then I'm going to come back out. I might even zero in Hiawassee because I'm in no hurry to get done. I don't want it to be over. So I'm pretty positive I'm going to zero in Hiawassee. And then I'm going to come back out, do 2 days. It's like 240 miles. So 40 miles from here to Dix Creek. Dix Creek to Neal's Gap is pretty much another 40 miles. And then I forget the town at Neal's Gap. But you get to Neal's Gap going southbound. I'm going to go right on that road. Or I'll go to Blood Mountain Cabins. But I'll probably go into town. Better Wi-Fi. Get these videos out. And I might even zero there too. And then from Neal's Gap to Springer, it's 31.4 miles. And then you do the approach trail, it's 40. So pretty much, I know I'm 110 miles away from Springer right now. And you add the approach trail, I'm 120 miles away. So 40 miles, zero. 40 miles, possibly zero, but I doubt it. And then 40 miles to Amacola Falls, where I'll stay at the lodge for like 2 nights. And then I've actually got Skip James. He helped me out last year. This year, he's been a big contributor to the Hawk support team. So he's got some work down in Georgia, a house he's trying to fix up. And he offered me some work. So I'm going to go down there and look at the job. And if it's something I want to take on, I might even take a few weeks off to go work. Money don't last forever, everybody. I don't want to burn through all my money. So if I can get a job for a few weeks here and there, then that's probably what I'll do. I don't mind working. I like working. So a little extra cash never hurts. That's for sure. All right. Let me go back here. Okay, I got sidetracked there. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching the video. Is at 720p, no problems. It should be 1080p right now, but if 720 works, it works. It's just not as clear that way. You're not gonna see the imperfections in my face. I should do these lives in 540p so you don't see every strand of hair. Whatever. Ooh. Datagate bought a domain. That's awesome. If you guys want to get together, that'd be sweet. I know what Swat Sullivan came up with for my website. I absolutely love it. I really do. And I never thought I'd have a website, but it's pretty cool. It'd be nice to have a place where everybody can just go, and my Garmin information will be there, so you can track me down to like the mile. All my information will be on this website. So yeah, if somebody asks me a question, I'll just be like, hey, just go to whatever my website name is. I don't even know what it is. I'm not technology savvy. I'm not the one doing it, but the Hawk support team is stepping up to the plate, baby, and they're taking care of it, which is perfect. Because I would never get it done, to be honest. I would just keep repeating myself over and over and over. Have you gone off the idea of fitting on a bus? I'm not doing a bus build because I want better gas mileage. Eric Wilcox, Hawk the views. Hawk the views, bro. Amazing and lucky 5 times to get them shots. Well, with the climb of keep killing it. Yeah. 5 times on the AT. It's almost done too. It's kind of crazy. Oh, okay. How many miles is the trail you're talking about doing before going to Maine? The Benton Mackay is like 300 miles, so I'm guessing 2 weeks before I go to Maine. If I do the Benton Mackay first, I don't know what I'm doing. I try not to think that far ahead. The only thing I'm focusing on right now is Springer Mountain, 110 miles away from here. After that, I have no idea. I really don't. You would think I would figure it out by now, but I try not to do that. Okay, let me see here. Are you sure you went to hike the cost? I've been watching the Wonder Woman. It seems rough. Oh, the CDT. I've been watching the Wonder Woman and it seems rough. No water. Yeah, I'm gonna hike the CDT for sure. I don't know when. Possibly 2021. That's. I was gonna do the PCT, but you can't get permits right now. They keep bumping it back, so I'm pretty much writing off the PCT next year. As much as I would like to do it next year, I'm not gonna struggle to get permits. So CDT is like the next easiest route. If I don't do the CDT next year, maybe I'll just yo-yo the AT again and get closer and closer to Warren Doyle's record. The thought has crossed my mind a lot. Trust me. I love the AT. Glenn Hutchison, Hawk, keep doing what you do. Watch you every day. Watching from the South Pacific island of Guam. Wow. Hope to be back on trail next year. It's 10 a.m. Thursday here. That's crazy. Oh, happy Veterans Day to everybody. I almost forgot to say that. I had it wrote down on my piece of paper and everything. Thank you, veterans, for all you guys do. Trust me, we need veterans. I mean, they're amazing. People that serve this country, yeah, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing without them. So appreciate every single one of you guys, for sure. I did get. I'm heading offline, but we can hook it up with your host too. I was going to pay annually to keep it each year, but you are free to. I was waiting on Hawk to pick domain email name. Yeah, we'll have to go over all that, so I don't even know. Chris Hopper, any clue if you will do AT next year, even if you do CDT or PCT? The AT is, it's hard for me to leave the AT. I'm not gonna lie. I love the AT. The community out here is the strongest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's amazing. Don't rule out the AT. That's all I'm saying. Who knows? Skip James, what's up, buddy? I hope to see you in the next few days too. Discerning hiker, underdog. Data Geek. Oh, so I'm gonna do the Patreon thing that Data Geek's hooked me up with, and she made these really cool. Everybody knows when you go to the hostels on the AT, they got these wristbands that are like thick rubber. Well, she got some made that look like the American flag, and they say Hawk Support Team. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see them. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I love the bracelets, Darla, for sure. Hips, hikes, and adventure, no video connection. Is it just me? Uh-oh, here we go again. Gary England, go for Doyle's record. You have the Hawk Support Team already organized for all the AT towns. Yeah, the Hawk Support Team is everywhere on the AT for me, and I love it. I don't know. I don't want to wear out the Hawk Support Team, that's for sure. Because they're great, great people, and I just don't want to intrude. Melody Henry, love to hear you. You may come back and yo-yo. Such a joy, always hike. Just never gets old. Your Hawk Support Team will always have your back. I'm pretty sure they would. I don't know. The AT it's special for me. I don't really know. Happy Veterans Day to all. That is correct. Deborah Bowman, what you doing for Thanksgiving? I have no idea. Thanksgiving, the holidays are different for me now that both my parents are passed away. I mean, I really don't have nowhere to go for Thanksgiving. I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me. It doesn't matter to me. There's some desserts that my mom made I miss, but whatever, you know. It's Thanksgiving. Well, I'm thankful every day for just being able to be out here and live the dream, living the life that I love to live. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. I never would have thought I would be in this situation to be able to to hike whenever I want, as long as I want. It's pretty awesome. But like I say, the work, yeah, I'm gonna go check out that job that Skip James has got for me, and we'll play it by ear. But I still want to be. Oh man, I got mixed comments here on my feed, whether it's breaking up or not. I don't know. I'm trying. John Henry will never get worn out, Hawk. We're here for you. I appreciate that for sure. Oh, here we go. How far are you from Doral's record? Well, the through hike number he's got is 9, but he's got 9 section hikes as well. So he's got 18 times on the AT, and I'm at 5, almost 5. I'm not gonna say I'm done with 5. I'm still attempting number 5, although in my brain it's pretty much wrapped up. So if I did a yo-yo of the AT next year, it'd put me at 7. If I kept yo-yoing the AT, I mean, I could get it pretty quick. I just can't stay out here that long. I'm gonna have to go back to work sometime to get more money to keep hiking. That's all there is to it. I mean, you just can't hike forever. It costs money, but whatever. All right, let me see here. You definitely need to do the AT next year because you just invented another way of doing it by blue blazing all the nearby stunning view spots. There's more blue blazes too. It's pretty crazy. Underdog, enjoy everyone and keep killing it, Hawk. That's my plan. Melody Henry, agree with B. Dickinson. There are those of us that haven't had the privilege of helping out yet. Yeah, some people, like, they'll try to catch me, and then I'll do, like, a big day, or they'll just miss me. Like, I'll pass the road, and then they pull up to the road, and I'm already past. And it drives some people crazy, but I'm pretty easy to find. Once I get this Garmin InReach going, you're gonna be able to pinpoint where I'm at. I mean, it'd be super easy to find me then. But I mean, I'm really easy to find right now as it is. I don't delay any videos. I try to get them out as quick as humanly possible. Tomorrow night might be a little tricky. We'll see. But I'll be in Hiawassee the next day, the Holiday Express, so I'll be able to get them out. I don't like to go more than 3 days because when I do that, then I gotta drop 2 videos in one day, and that's never good for the first video. People skip to the last one. Even if the one before it is better, they just want to see where I'm at, I think. I don't really know, but I understand. My videos are long. I don't expect everybody to watch every single one of them. Greg Duggar, 18. He doesn't have 18 complete through hikes. He's got 9 through hikes and 9 section hikes. That's a total of 18. YouTube outrage reported all over U.S. intermittent hearing. Oh, well, looks like my videos are, it's cutting in and out. John Henry. Lori missed you at the NOC by 20 minutes. Yeah, that happens a lot. People be like, man, I just missed you. How did I miss you? I'm like, well, I don't know. I got up a little earlier than what you thought, I guess. The Arizona Trail is a nice filler for your in-between hikes. Yeah, the Colorado Trail too. I mean, there's a few trails. Part of me wants to steer away from the East Coast for just a second. But whatever. Here we go. Maybe do something never done. AT north, south, then north. As fast as you could hike, you could do that. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I'd be back in the north. If I was going to do the AT 3 times in 1 year, I'd go northbound, then I'd fly back to Georgia, then I'd go northbound, then southbound for the weather window. I mean, I don't want to hike in the whites in the dead of winter and in Maine in the dead of winter. It does not sound like fun to me. So if I went north, then south, then north, I'm definitely hitting cold weather on my last leg of the north. So I could do it 3 times if I did northbound, then fly back to Georgia, northbound, southbound. That's the way I would do the AT 3 times. Carla, it says never. I follow you in order you post them and never skip a minute. That's awesome. Gary England, I found you in Fresh Ground at Woody last time by just watching your prior video. That's how it works. That's how people can find me all the time. If I don't put out a video, if I miss a video one day, that means I'm at least 20 miles ahead and going towards the next 20. I'm usually around 20 miles every day, but sometimes I surprise 0. I throw loops in there sometimes, but B. Dickinson, you were running the first time I tried to catch you all last fall. Yeah. Here we go, Rick Carney. Maybe you should coach, sponsor future AT hikers. I could do that, but I don't know. They're not going to need much coaching or sponsoring. After they're out here for 3 weeks, they're not going to need me anymore. Trust me. The Pinhoti is on the radar. AOQ or AOK. AQK? What does that say? AOK. Do the Pinhoti. It's on the radar. Trust me. Data Geek. We have the... I can't even pronounce that. Kuchita. If you need to hike, your list is only like 230 miles. That'd be cool. Then I'd come see you. And I do. So I'm getting all the gear I have scattered out along the AT from this year. I'm actually having it all sent to Scott and Kathy Fales, and they're just going to throw it in my van. That when I get there, I've got all my gear back in one spot. And I'm thinking about actually my first Light AF backpack I had, the black one with the American flag I sewed on the back, or Kathy Fales sewed it on the back. I'm kind of thinking about auctioning that off or just giving it to somebody. I don't really know what to do. Maybe I'll do, I don't know what I'm doing. I'd like to hook people up with the gear. But I can't get free gear. Just like, if I could get free gear, I'd just give it away for free, but I don't know what to do. It would seem unfair to just give it to one person when other people might want it. So I think it'd be better if I could just like even do like just like even a free raffle or $1 or $2 raffle where everybody just you buy a raffle ticket and the computer randomly picks a winner and you get my old backpack or you get something. I don't know. What you should probably add to your website is a place for people to sign in and leave their contact info. If you need assistance, a place to crash, you will have people that really want to help. That's a pretty good idea, too. That's a really good idea. Gary England, has anyone ever done a yo? I think there's a guy out here right now. I don't know how true it is, but I'm pretty sure there's a guy out here right now doing it. I think he's in Virginia right now, I don't know. Who knows? John Henry, I'd pay for that. Tammy and Tommy 1, hey Hawk, you're back. Just bad cable service. That's good. Ooh, Rita Hammock. Hey Hawk, my father helped build Fontana Dam. A worker fell in the concrete and his body was never recovered. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Hawk, you don't want it to be over. Why do 40-mile days? I'm not doing no 40-mile days. 20 miles. I'm doing 220s to Hiawassee. And I'm going to zero. So I'm going to zero today. And then the 2 more days I'm going to hike. And then I'm going to zero again in Hiawassee. And then I'm going to do 2 more 20s. And I might even zero again at like Neal's Gap area. I'm going to go into town though. So I got better service. And then I'm going to come back out and do 2 more days and finish. And then I'm going to stay 2 nights at Amical Falls Lodge. That's my plan as of right now. But you guys know how plans go. They don't ever stick with me. I change it up daily. Yeah, I'm not doing no 40-mile days. I thought about doing a big, massive day to the finish line, like a 50-mile day, but why? There's no point in it. B. Dickinson, still looking for you to raffle off that ratty shirt you had. That shirt's got a ton of miles on it. I would raffle off my old stuff. I mean, I don't want it, really. I mean, it's just going to sit in a box somewhere until I pass away. And then whoever gets all my stuff when I'm dead is probably just going to throw it away because they're not going to be like, we're going to be like, oh, what's this junk? So I'd rather just get rid of it. I'm not a hoarder, so I don't want to hold on to anything too long. Did you ever decide what new quilt you were getting? Yeah, it's ordered. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but it's ordered. I wasn't going to tell anybody. But with the help with the Hawk support team, David Bernhardt, Swat Sullivan, and another anonymous donor, they pretty much paid for my quilt. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I wasn't going to let the cat out of the bag, but I'm getting the UGQ 10-degree quilt, 950 fill with 20 something extra fill. And it's going to be it's going to look like the American flag, the blackout version. So I don't know when I'm going to get it, but they said they're going to order the material. And since I had such a problem emailing them, it was like a battle emailing them because they were changing their shop location, which I get it. But yeah, I'm going to the UGQ 10-degree 950 fill quilt. It looks like the American flag. So that's pretty sweet. And they said, that's where I was going with this. He said, since I had such a problem emailing and like it put me back like a week, like putting on the waiting list, that he said he's gonna put a rush on it for me. We will see how much of a rush I can get. I told him I don't want no special treatment. I'm just a normal person. Don't bump me up any list. But it would be nice if I got it quick. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't want no special treatment. Like, that's not me. I don't want to be the guy. Well, Hog got his way before I did, and I ordered mine first. It's like, well, I don't know. I don't want special treatment. I'm just like everybody else. I don't need special treatment. But when I was like trying to order it and I had to wait over a week and a half before they emailed me back, I'm like, man, you guys are just bumping back my wait time. I think I made him feel bad, and he said he'd put a rush on it, but we'll see. I mean, like I say, I don't expect any special treatment just because I've hiked the AT 5 times. I mean, and I'm a YouTuber. That shouldn't make any difference, but we'll see. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to have it like next week, but I don't see that happening. Okay. Ooh. Walk tall. We would rather have you go slow so there's more videos. Yeah, it's looking like only 6, 7, 8, 9 more days of videos, and then the AT's over. But don't worry, everybody. I'm going to hike something else. Do you think, Gary England, do you think backpacking teaches folks not to hoard and live with less? I really do. Yeah. Because you're not, yeah, like right now, I'm going to be carrying that Garmin InReach Mini with me to the end. And it's just going to be like a luxury item that it's going to be dead weight because I haven't hooked it up yet. And I'm not going to mess with it today either. I'll mess with it either in Hiawassee or when I'm done, I'll go somewhere and really focus on setting that thing up. When I'm out here, I just don't, on my 0 days, I got enough to do. I don't want to be messing around with anything else. Walk tall, great choice on the quilt. The Shill brothers recently did a review of them. Yeah, the Shill brothers. That's funny. Joe Fisher says, you need to keep your old gear. It should go to a museum in the distant future. You are an AT legend in the making. I'm no legend. So it looks like everyone's saying my video is cutting in and out. So I'm not going to keep this rolling. Because when I go back and watch them later in life, I'm going to be like, man, what's wrong with this? Can't even pay attention to it. That's hilarious. Out here, too, can only see comments. Oh, how is the Light AF pack holding up? Are the straps comfortable? I love, love, love my Light AF pack. It's probably one of the most comfortable packs I've ever had on. And yeah, the straps are comfortable. They're not going to be comfortable if you load 30, 40 pounds on there, though. You got to get your base weight down. Don't carry a bunch of food either. Keep it as light as possible. Any backpack's going to be more comfortable the lighter it is. So, yeah. I'm going to keep it rolling. Apparently, it's spotty. Some people say the video is great. Some people don't. Whatever. Yeah, the Light AF, I can't recommend that pack enough, especially if you got your weight down. That's the key. You're not going to have a frameless pack if you're carrying 30, 40 pounds. I mean, you can, but it's going to hurt you, and it's not going to ride good. So the lighter you can get your pack, the better it's going to feel. It goes for any pack. But yeah, I love Light AF packs. They're awesome. But it took me years to get my weight down to where I could use a pack like that. It's tricky. Oh, here we go. How do you, Dragon's Adventure, how do you carry sugar and cream for your coffee? Let me show you guys something. Look, this is what my phone's leaning up against. This is the coffee I switched to lately. Just Maxwell House French vanilla. So I don't have to add cream or sugar to it. I mean, I'd rather have real coffee, like fresh ground coffee. But this gives me a little bit of flavor, and I don't have to put cream or sugar in it. But if you got to carry cream and sugar, I don't know. You maybe just mix it all together in a Ziploc bag, like cream, sugar in one bag, and just scoop it in. I don't really know. The only time I'm using cream and sugar is when I'm with fresh ground, and then he's got the containers, so it's like 3 count sugar, little dab of creamer. I'm good to go. But I try not to carry my coffee weight in my backpack right now is kind of crazy. That little container I just showed you, I've usually got 2 of those because I put like 4 scoops in my cook pot, so you fill the cook pot up with water, boil it, and then 4 scoops is what makes it taste good to me. Or I carry these. Believe it or not, tomorrow morning when I leave for the trail, I'm buying 2 of these. I'm going to put 2 of them in my Gatorade bottle, and I'm going to drink that in the morning. It gives me a little pep in my step. I probably shouldn't be drinking it right now. It's like, I don't know, 8 o'clock maybe, 7:45. Yeah, let me go here. Somebody said, how dare they have outages when Hawk is on? Yeah, whatever. My old earth science teacher used his wife as a Sherpa. No problem with pack weight. That's what I need. A Sherpa wife. Kendra Heater, the video that Fresh Ground posted of you was great. Yeah, I love that video. And he sent it to me to my phone. I was going to put the video that he took in my video yesterday, but when I moved the video from my text messages to my video app, it had no sound. So I actually went upstairs, Chica and Sunsets, and I said, hey, can you play this on your computer and I'll just record it off that? That's the best I could do. Seems like when I moved it from my text messages to my iMovie app, I just lost all the audio. And it's like, man, this is kind of crazy. You can't hear what I'm saying. So yeah, I slack packed 9.9 miles the other day. But there was roads everywhere. So if I had to get off, I mean, literally every 2-3 miles I was crossing a road. So I felt a little more comfortable. Usually I don't slack pack without my tent, that's for sure. I'll leave some food behind because why carry 4 days worth of food when you're only going 20 miles? So sometimes I'll leave food behind, and sometimes I'll leave my extra batteries behind. But that's the first time I've ever left my tent and my tent poles. And it was kind of like, ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Especially in wet conditions. And it's slipperier out there when it's wet. And you fall, you get hurt, and you got nothing to get into. Yeah, that's not good. I'm guessing you are at Gooder Grove. No, I'm not at Gooder Grove. I'm at Chica and Sunset's Hostel. Hey, look, it's Scott Fields. He likes the mocha coffee. Oh, here we go. Freedom Rider. You touched a nerve, buddy. Next, you will be yellow blazing. So, I'll tell you guys a little story. I was going to never, ever bring this up. But I'll bring it up. Because I'm an open book, baby. So, last year, when I was when I was with T-Rex, we would give Ramdino on the trails updates, right? Sorry, Ramdino, I'm blasting you out, buddy. So, we would give Ramdino on the trail updates of where I was at, right? So when we got to Vermont, close to Vermont, I think we were like 2 days away from Vermont. And I said, hey, just to let you know, Ramdino, I'm rolling into Vermont. And you know what he sent me on Messenger? He said, wow, those yellow blazes must be going by pretty fast. Man, did that strike a nerve with me. I would never, ever, ever yellow blaze. And I pretty much told Ramdino, I said, listen here, man, if you think I'm yellow blazing, you are way, way wrong. And I said, matter of fact, why don't you grab your backpack and come out here with me, and we'll see who's yellow blazing to keep up with who. When people accuse me of yellow blazing, that's not cool. Because I make a point to video the spots where people are yellow blazing. I know you're joking, Freedom Rider. I'm just getting this out in the open because this is like the third time somebody said something about me yellow blazing, and I think it's hilarious because I do not yellow blaze, and I would never ever skip any section of this trail. That's why when I film parts of the trail that look really boring, it's because that's the part of the trail that people are yellow blazing around. They're skipping it. And I make sure I film those spots just so when people say, oh, what did you do? Yellow blaze that section? It's like, no, you better go back and look at my video because I don't yellow blaze. I just think it's funny. And Ramdino really struck a nerve with me last year. And then when I saw him at the AT kickoff, I really didn't even want to talk to him. And I don't even update him anymore because he ruined it. Yeah, you don't accuse somebody that's, well, I slag packed yesterday, but usually I'm solid purist. And when somebody accuses me of yellow blazing, it just really strikes a nerve with me. It's like, oh yeah? Okay, let's get into this. And that's my rant about yellow blazing. I kind of stopped dealing with Ramdino over that whole situation. He said he was joking too. I get it. People joke around, but me and yellow blazing, it just doesn't go very well. I don't skip any sections of the trail. And actually, I'll let it go right there. Well, yeah. No, you know what? Why not? So there was a guy last year in every post he made, like at Harper's Ferry, claiming to be a thru hiker, and when he's summoned to Katahdin, claiming to be a thru hiker. I mean, call it what you will, but when you're busted out skipping sections, like 40-mile sections of the trail, and then in Shenandoah, you're walking down the road instead of walking down the trail, maybe in his eyes, he thru hiked. It is what you think it is, I guess. But when people are like, I know for a fact that people are skipping sections and getting in cars and skipping more sections, and then they're at the end at the finish line like, ooh, I'm a thru hiker. It's like, not really. And there's my yellow blaze rant, everybody. I'm not a yellow blazer. I never will be. People can do what they want. Hike your own hike. It's why they say that. It's hilarious when people think I'm yellow blazing. That's hilarious. I'll never leave my tent is my security blanket too. Yeah, it is. Luckily, Brandon, it's close to roads, so I mean, not a big deal. Okay, Kendra Heater, you love the trail too much to yellow blaze, and you have way more integrity than that. Anyway, yeah, that's why in certain parts I'm filming where people are skipping those parts. I know the parts of trails where people skip. It's pretty obvious, and gut hooks makes it so easy for people to just like whoop, skip a little part. Like you can walk around a mountain on a road, or go over it. And more people than you think skip sections, but that's on them. They gotta go home and deal with their decisions to do that. So it is. I'm done with the yellow blaze rant. There we go. It's hilarious. Becky wants to know what yellow blazing is. Yellow blazing is the yellow blazes down the center of the road. You're in a car and you're just following it's like yellow blazes. You're in the road, you're skipping sections. That's what yellow blazing is. You're skipping sections and you're claiming to be a through hiker. But like I say, hike your own hike. I'm a purist. Hiked 2018, 2019 as Spitman. Hiked alongside Eager Beaver. Hey, I know Eager Beaver. He's right behind me. He's in the Smokies right now. Chris Haggerty. No pizza? Question mark. Is there pizza coming here? I would not be surprised, Mr. Chris Haggerty, if you ordered pizza here. That's hilarious. Oh, here we go. Gary England. I missed a piece of the AT when I went to Charles Bunyan, but noted that you made a point not to miss that piece. That's why I do those little videos where I'm like, there might be nothing in that section to show anybody, but I am for sure going to video it to prove that I did that section just because of Ramdino. That's the only reason I do that now. Is because I'm like, man, if Ramdino thinks I'm yellow blazing, then who else thinks I'm yellow blazing? So, I mean, I was moving fast. I can see how people would think that I might be skipping parts, but nah, that's not me. So that's why I film in weird places. People don't understand why I'm filming in those weird places. It's because I'm proving that I'm out there in the spots where people are skipping. There. Aqua blazers. I guess aqua blazing counts. I don't really know. Who knows? B. Dickinson, they only cheated themselves. Yeah, they sure did. So yeah, that's my little yellow blaze rant. I was kind of waiting. I knew somebody would comment something on that. I know you're joking. I don't care. I know what I'm doing, and I know that I don't skip trail. So, yeah, people can think whatever they want. But when you go back and look at my videos, you're going to find out that, oh my gosh, he was there. He didn't skip that part. And that's for sure. Let me go back here. Freedom Rider says, you are a machine. I just figure if I'm going to hike the AT, I'm going to hike the AT. I'm not going to bounce around. And I don't even like when I left out of Pearisburg and Fresh Ground took me to not Dismal Falls. He took me to Woods Hole Road, and then I hiked south. I hiked northbound back to Pearisburg. I don't even like doing that. When I'm going one direction, I like to go that direction. I don't like to switch it up. Although this year, everyone's bouncing all over the place. It doesn't really matter. As long as you do every part of the trail. If you don't, who cares? Like I say, you're the one that's got to go home and think about it when you're done. And you'll probably go back out and do the part you skipped. You might as well just do it right off the bat. I missed it. Video was out. Curious what the new quilt is. It's UGQ, the American flag quilt. And Generic Hiker says UGQ is the bomb diggity. I will be the judge of that. Enlightened equipment is good gear. I love that. I almost thought about ordering an Enlightened equipment bag too. Like a 20 degree. I don't know. You can never have enough quilts. I've got a 10 degree Enlightened equipment, 40 degree Enlightened equipment, and now I've just added the 10 degree UGQ quilt just because my 10 degree Enlightened equipment has got so many miles on it and so many little holes that I've lost a bunch of down, and it's not a 10 degree anymore. That's probably like a 20 or 30 degree bag now. I've used it so much and lost so much down with the holes I got in it. It's not a true 10 degree bag anymore. So I needed a 10 degree quilt because I don't like being cold. Simple. And I can't wait to get off this live video and go back and watch it and see how cut up it is. It might be one of those videos I just delete off my YouTube channel. With the wreath behind you and the red shirt and beard, you were looking more and more like jolly old Saint Nick. Oh, there is a wreath behind me. There's a wreath on their front door, too. They got this place decorated nice. Chica's got some spot-on taste. This place is... I would let her come and decorate my house. I don't have a house, but if I did, I would have Chica come decorate it for me. Maybe I'll have her decorate my van. If Chad says he will bump you up, he will. We'll see. I don't know. It took him when I said, okay, I want the... Because I sent in my order at UGQ, and then I sent Chad an email and said, hey, if there's any way that I missed something that I can get this quilt even lighter, just let me know. I'm game. The lighter, the better. And so I'm going with the 15D material on the outside. He said, just be careful, it's 15D. I'm like, I'm rocking 7D right now. That's even thinner than 15D. So, yeah, I'm not worried about thin material. My quilt is usually well taken care of. But I had it dry cleaned in 2018, and that they like heated it up too much, and like crinkled the fabric, and where it crinkled it from the heat, that's where it's starting to rip. So I got tape all over this thing. It's my own fault. I had it dry cleaned. I know I should have washed it myself with Nick Wax or Woolite or whatever. I just didn't feel like doing it. I figured, well, I'll just have it dry cleaned. Terrible decision. Do not ever have your quilt dry cleaned. It's not what quilts want. That's for sure. Especially that thin 7D material. That can't take any heat. I mean, that's why you wash it yourself in a bathtub or a front-loading washer, and then you dry it on the lowest possible heat, even if it takes 7 hours to dry this thing. Do not throw heat at your quilt to dry it, because that material cannot take heat. That's for sure. And don't sit around fires with your quilt on you, because one little amber, boop, instant hole. No matter how fast you wipe it off, it's burnt. There's a hole in it. John Miller, bummed I can't get you here in Connecticut, Hawk, but can see viewers' comments. That's so weird. Brandon, I skipped an area in 2019 to avoid a crazy meth head hiker. Mind you, the same year the Stronghold got murdered. Yeah. Skip, don't skip, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's your hike. But I guarantee you, you're thinking about going back and finishing that part you skipped. For sure. It's something that's got to eat at people's brain. I don't know, I've never done it, but I could see if, like, yeah, it would drive me absolutely bonkers to know that I'd skipped over a couple miles and I just didn't go back and finish it. It would drive me nuts. I don't know. That's not for me. But hike your own hike. That's why they say that. And that's why that term is so overused. Because people aquablaze, people yellow blaze, people will skip whole sections. Like this year, people skipped the whole Smokies. And they never went back and finished them. And I don't know, they're claiming to be thru hikers, which maybe they are in their eyes, but in my eyes, every white blaze, baby. That's how you get to be a thru hiker. Every white blaze in 12 calendar months. That's the rules of a thru hike. I'm pretty positive of that. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Pink Blaze, Tom Bernheimer, You pink blaze the first half of the trail. That's hilarious. For those of you who don't know what pink blazing is, it means you follow a girl. Yeah, you like hang out with a girl. That's you're doing whatever they want to do. So yeah, I guess you could call me a pink blazer. But we didn't skip any white blazes, that's for sure. And I was just out there to help Katie. Katie's awesome. But yeah, I guess you could call me a pink blazer. That's hilarious. That's so funny. My eyes are watering. A pink blazer. That's funny, funny, funny. Okay. Remember the female YouTuber who skipped but claimed she didn't never come back? Yeah, that's Artemis on the trail. Ramdino was talking to Artemis up on the trail like you would not believe. And look what happened. Backfired. 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 If you're going to do YouTube, you better not skip any parts of the trail. People will call you out instantly. I mean, and then you're like, oh no, what do I do? What you do is you just don't skip any parts of the trail. How did I get on this rant? This is hilarious. That's hilarious. When am I going to finish? It's looking like the 17th, 18th, or 19th, depending on if I zero in Neil's Gap. But I'm going to zero in Hiawassee 2 days from now. I'm going to be in Hiawassee, and then I'm going to zero the next day. Yes, I will definitely be... Oh, sorry. Georgiana Lopez, will you be finished by Thanksgiving? I'm definitely going to be finished by Thanksgiving. What's the point if you're going to skip? Yeah, Paul Shalatsky, I don't understand the point, but people do it, and they can do whatever they want. It's their life. It's, yeah. Do you. Brandon, you know I will. I had my mom with me. She was scared. He followed us everywhere. He was pretty sketchy. Yeah, that guy was sketchy. And I got my own opinions on that whole situation, which I'm not going to get into that. That whole thing, yeah, that really... That's that does not happen out here very much. Weird people like that don't usually last out here very long. Chris Haggerty, Pink Blaze, I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to start it. Even I wouldn't go there. That's funny, everybody. Now, Katie and PR were fun to hike with. I guess I was pink blazing. I was more... I don't know what it is when a girl hikes with somebody. But, yeah, I changed my whole pace around for Katie and PR. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it. And it was fun to hike with them. But I don't recommend doing that. It's not your hike anymore. It's their hike. And I was just tagging along, which it didn't bother me. I've done this trail so many times that I kind of like doing the way somebody else is doing it. That's why in 2019, when I was with T-Rex, he would always ask me, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? I'm like, dude, I've done this so many times. Why don't you just figure it out? Tell me where to go and I'll be there. So it took all the planning away from me. Now I would definitely help out when it came to when he wanted to know what road we're going to go to, where can we go? Well, I got all that knowledge up here. So, but yeah, when I'm hiking with somebody nowadays, it's just I'll do whatever they want. It don't matter to me. I've done it my way a couple times, and it doesn't matter to me. As long as I'm out there, I could care less how it's done. Just every white blaze. Bing, bing, bang, bang. That's funny. John Miller, from reading the comments, I feel like you talked about your next hiking plans I didn't get that part. Are there new plans? Not really any new plans. I might just like bump stuff around a little bit, but same plans. Chris Haggerty. Sorry, Katie. Georgiana Lopez, did you get the Garmin set up? No, I slept all day. I didn't do that. And Chica and Sunset were like ready to help me set it all up too, and I was sleeping. I got all their messages on Messenger like, hey, come up when you're ready to set that thing up. And I woke up after like a 4 or 5 hour nap. I was like, oh, guess I dropped the ball on that. So maybe Hiawassee. I might just wait till I finish. I'm like 6-7 days away from finishing. And then I might just set it up and then use it on the Bent Mackay, the Pinhoti, and the Florida Trail, just to get used to it a little more. I don't think it's going to be real necessary because on the Florida Trail, I should be able to get videos out like daily like I do on the AT. But I want to get it down to a science. That way when I get to the CDT and the PCT, I know everything about it and how to use it, and it'll be all ready to rock and roll. So that's the plan. I just want to get testing it on these smaller trails. That way when I get out to the CDT or the PCT, I already got it dialed in. I know how to do it. I was going to get the Garmin in Irwin at Uncle Johnny's, but shipping, FedEx like messed up shipping, and I had to have it bumped to Franklin, which like now I'm like so close to the end. It's like, do I really even bother setting it up until I get done? I mean, on my 0 days, I like to just, on a true 0 day, I like to just rest and don't do nothing. But I probably should have hooked it up today, but I didn't feel like messing with it. I got to get a subscription for it too, and yada, yada, yada. The plain and simple answer is I just dropped the ball today. I had people that wanted to help me, and I just slept through the whole day. But it is what it is. Howard CV, is there going to be a huge turnout for your finish? Probably not. It's nothing like it was last year. Last year was an epic little storyline, to be honest. And yeah, I mean, to do a yo-yo and then in the middle of it, you have to go home and take care of my father until he passed, then come back out and still pull off a yo-yo. The storyline was, yeah, it was book worthy, everybody. And I don't expect a big turnout at Springer. And if people were going to come and wanted to see me finish, I would rather do it at the lodge, I guess, at Amicalola Falls State Park instead of in the parking lot at Springer. But if people want to come out to Springer Mountain when I finish, that's fine too. When I hit Hiawassee, I'll be able to dial in 2 more days. I'll be in Hiawassee, and then the 3rd day I'm going to 0. I'll go live in Hiawassee, and I'll let everybody know exactly when I'm going to be at Springer Mountain, and then I'll let everybody know exactly when I'm going to be at Amicalola Falls. And I'm going to hang out at Amicalola Falls Lodge for 2 nights after I finish. So, I mean, if you want to come out to the parking lot at Springer, I'm game. I'll sit there and chit-chat with you. If you want to come to the lodge and hang out after I finish, I'm game with that too. I mean, I love seeing people out here. It's awesome. So, Coca-Cola. Why not? And I'm already at 74 minutes, everybody, so I'm not going to keep this thing going too much longer. Okay, let me go back and... Ooh, here's a good question. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back a couple more. B. Dixon, I actually enjoyed seeing the different perspectives you both showed, and it was a pleasure to help you out. Well, I appreciate you watching both of us and helping us out. That was awesome. Okay, John Miller. Are the new Ultras breaking down yet? I tell you what, everybody. The toe flap is still glued on. That's the rarest thing I've ever seen in Ultras. They changed the material on the toe and then glued the sole, I guess, the part that always flaps off on every Ultras. Usually within 2 days, it's coming loose. These shoes are still holding up great. I got no tears. The glue is holding up great. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about the new Olympus 4s. The glue is holding up great. The tread's good. I've got no rips in any of my sides of the shoes. Yeah, they're gonna make it all the way to the finish line and more. So I'm guessing I might be able to get like 600 miles out of these pair of Ultra Olympus 4s. They have improved the game on this shoe. Now, I'm not gonna say go out and buy it. Let me tear them up a little more. But as of right now, they still look new. I mean, they're dirty, but they're not falling apart, and the glue's holding up great. So I don't know. I think Ultra's finally got the glue down. I don't know, but I'm impressed with the way they're holding up. I really am. Yeah, they're not going to dry as fast as the Lone Peak. It's a thicker material, but they are holding up great. I can't say. I mean, they're expensive, but so far, they're worth every penny of it. Like I say, they're holding up good. The traction on them is just as good as the Lone Peaks, or might be even a little better. I've been stepping on wet logs when I know I shouldn't be stepping on them logs, because usually when you step on a wet log, it's like poof, your feet come right out from under you. But these things are gripping on wet logs and wet roots too. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I wasn't gonna say anything about the Ultras till I finished, and then show you how good they're holding up. But yeah, they're holding up great, and they fit like a glove. Yeah, let me go back here a little bit. I really want to see you do the Colorado Trail. You're gonna see it if you stick around long enough on this channel. You're gonna see me do a bunch of trails. John Henry, your 0 days are 14 milers. Yeah, when I took that 0 day at Gatlinburg and I climbed up Mount LeConte, it was like a 15.1 mile day. I started at 7:30 a.m. and I was back down off the mountain at like 1:15. So 4,000 foot up, 4,000 foot down. I cranked that trail out. I mean, but that's why I was so tired the next few days afterwards. I didn't give my body any rest time. It was just go, 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 go. And now, today, I feel great. I've slept pretty much all day. I am ready to rock and roll in the morning. I think I'm going to do like a 25 tomorrow. That'll leave me 15 to get into Dix Creek Gap, where I've already got a ride lined up to get me into Hiawassee. Perfect. The Ledfords. Billy Ledford's going to come get me. He's hooked me up. Billy and Christy, last night, they came and took me out to eat. And Billy Ledford came back today at lunch. And we went to lunch together. And then he's going to come back in the morning, take me back to trail. And then in 2 days from now, he's going to meet me at Dix Creek Gap and take me into Hiawassee. I mean, the Ledfords, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for toting me around everywhere. And yeah, it's a relief knowing that I got a ride when I get to Dix Creek Gap. I don't have to worry about hitching. I don't have to worry about lining anything up. It's already lined up pretty much. I just got to get on the phone and be like, hey, I'm 3 hours away or I'm 2 hours away. And he'll be there. Thank you so much, Billy Ledford and Christy. You guys are the best. The best. All right. Let me see here. B. Dickinson, it's your recharge day. Yeah, it is. Eric Sowers. I'll probably see him around Springer. He's the one who left me that cool Christmas ornament. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure when it's the other way around, it's called banana blizzing. But I'm not saying anything. Just saying. And last year, John Miller said, and last year you also did the long trail. Yeah. Last year was an epic year, everybody. And it's going to be hard to top that, to be honest, as far as like a storyline. And I wasn't even trying for a storyline last year. Last year was book worthy. If I was writing books, if I could write a book, that would be the year to write a book. I mean, when I look back at it, it was just like, holy cow, I can't believe what I pulled off. It's insane. It's insane. And it's funny when I tell people like what I did in 2019, you can kind of look at their face when I'm telling them, and you can obviously see they're like, man, this guy's lying through his teeth, but I'm not lying. I got proof. It's crazy. Okay. Mountains of Sea Trail, I'd love to hit that one. Yeah, that'd be a good trail to hit too. Josie, I've heard that every thru hiker has a good poop story. What's yours? I don't really have any good poop stories. Well, I guess in 2018 at Hawk Mountain Shelter, I went to the privy and I opened up the door, and above the toilet seat is right here, right? Above the toilet seat was the pile of crap. I mean, it was, I don't even know how people were going in there. I opened up the door, about threw up my mouth. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll go back in the woods. And I know that Dixie Homemade Wanderlust put a video out. You're not a thru hiker until you poop your pants. Well, I've never pooped my pants, so I don't know what she's talking about. I think it was like more clickbait thing. I don't really know. Howard CV. Could you hike year round? Yes, I could hike year round if I was a millionaire, but you gotta have money to hike year round. John Miller, how are you getting back to your van? I'm not really positive right now. I got a couple ideas. Fresh Ground said he'd take me to Gainesville, and I could get on a train, get into Harper's Ferry, or Baltimore, or wherever. Then I could probably take a train from Baltimore to Harper's Ferry, and then Scott and Kathy Fales would probably come and get me, and then I would get my van. But I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm not opposed to even, like, I don't really know what I'm doing. If I go to Maine, I don't really want to take my trailer with me. So maybe I'll just go to Gainesville, rent a car, drive that car to Maine, drive it back to, or no, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. You would think I'm 7-8 days away. You would think I would have a plan. I have no plan. There's no plan. I'll get there. But I've got no plan. You would think, being this close to wrapping it up, I would have a plan. That's funny. B. Dickinson, doesn't the Mountains to Sea Trail involve a lot of yellow blazing? So road walking and yellow blazing are two different things. I'm pretty sure. B. Dickinson says, you are richer than many. Not money-wise, but experiences, I think I'm the richest man alive. Yeah, being rich to me is not having a lot of money. If I want to hike all year, every year, yeah, I'm going to need money to do that. But good thing with me is I don't mind working, so it doesn't bother me. Now, granted, I would love to win the lottery and never have to work and just keep hiking every day until my body physically can't do it. But it takes money to hike, and especially takes money. That's why I thanked all those people from Venmo and PayPal, because getting videos out every day, sometimes you have to go into a hotel or a hostel and get service, and that's not cheap. So like I appreciate all the PayPal and Venmo donations, because it makes it possible for me not to blow my whole budget to get these videos out, which I love getting these videos out every single day. That's what I'm known for. So I'm going to keep doing it until I can, and then I'll go back to work. It's that simple. Life is simple. Don't make it harder than what it has to be, because when you start doing that, it starts stressing you out, and yeah, it's never good. So, yeah. Look, 84 minutes, everybody. An hour and 20 minutes of probably some of the spottiest video I've ever had in my life. And if it's spotty, I'm just going to delete it. That's all there is to it. And if you want to go back and read the comments later on, YouTube takes like a day or two to get the live chat out. I think they want to review all the comments or whatever they do. Like if I had stopped the video right now and went back and watched it, I wouldn't be able to see any of these comments. It takes like 24 hours or so for them to put in the live chat all the comments. So if you're thinking about going back and watching it to watch it, you might want to wait a day or two till all the comments come back up. So that's all I can say. Okay. Howard Savvy, you are a great couple. John Miller, one of the best parts of backpacking is being able to not have a firm plan. That's for sure. Joe C., I'm going to answer a couple more questions, then I'm out of here, everybody. It's time for me to get my food bag ready and get my backpack packed up. I'm leaving out of here pretty early in the morning so I can just mosey and do like 20, 25 and still get there before dark. Joe C., will you video your van build? I might do that. I probably need something to do. I think I'm going to do my van build in sections. Like if I leave the trail, the AT, and I go buy a van, I'm going to like wire it, insulate it, park it, go hike another trail, come back, finish the walls, park it. That's going to be a process in between hiking because all I really need to do is get the solar, the wires ran, insulated, and the walls up, and then I can pretty much live in it and, yeah, do whatever I want on the side. It's not going to be a van build from start to finish. I'm going to be hiking trails in between that unless, yeah, that's what's going to happen for sure. Who knows? Gary England, you aren't going to miss Chica's great breakfast, are you? I got it this morning, but yeah, tomorrow morning I'm going to miss it because I'm leaving out of here at like 5:30 a.m. From Mr. Billy Ledford. Watching your videos is better than anything that's been on TV for decades. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Since YouTube's all spotty everywhere in the whole country, I guess, I didn't get a very big turnout for this one. But whatever. It don't matter to me who watches, who thumbs up, who thumbs down. I don't care. That's not what I'm doing it for. But I think I should probably wrap this up and get everything around for tomorrow. I'm doing 40 miles in 2 days, and then I'm going to zero again in Hiawassee. As you can tell, I'm in no hurry to be done. I'm actually dreading it being over. So, yeah, who knows how slow I can really go. But I know if I leave out here at 5:30 a.m. and I get on trail at like 6:30, then I can just go slow. I can do 2 mile an hour pace and still get 25 in before dark. And that'll leave me 15 more miles to get to Dix Creek Gap the next day, where I'll be going into Hiawassee. And then the next following day, I'm taking a zero at the Holiday Inn Express because you don't get Holiday Inn Expresses very much out here. And why not? That's all I can say. Why not? If you can get out of the weather and you can sleep in a bed, why not? Alrighty, guys. I think that's pretty much it. Like I say, in 2 days, I'll be in Georgia, the last state. One more state left. It seems unreal how fast this goes. It really does go fast. Faster than what you would think. And this is my longest through hike ever. And it's almost over again. So, I'm not looking forward to it just like as much as you guys aren't. I don't want this to be over. I never want it to be over. If I could do this every single day of my life, this is what I would be doing. So, I hope you guys Have a great day. Or I hope you had a great day. I hope you have a great rest of this evening. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And I will touch back with you guys tomorrow morning with the cool stuff and the views and the trail videos like I do, baby. So, till then, have a good night, everybody.